What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Jeremy One Sosa, aka Sith Lord Zeke here, bringing you guys a combo for the Swordsoul Tenyi in the upcoming Master Duel set release of Refined Blade. That is what they're calling it for the release of the archetype Sword Soul. I just wanted to bring you guys a combo here. And so let's to get the combo started, what we need is the Ashuna and we need the Adhara here. All right, so or you could use the Vishuddha as well. All right, so we're going to special summon out the Ashuna here in defense, and then we're going to link it off into a Monk of the Tenyi here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and special summon out the Adhara here and activate the Ashuna from the graveyard. We're going to special summon out the Vishuddha here and go into the Xingjiao. Forgive me if I'm butchering the name. And then we're going to activate the Xingjiao here. And we're going to add an emergence. So you want to make sure that you add the emergence to your hand with this combo. All right, so we're going to go emergence into the Taiye here. All right, and then we have a normal summon, so we're going to go ahead and summon this monster, and then we'll banish the emergence here, and we'll summon a token, a level 4 token. It's going to ask you to activate the effect of emergence, so just say no, and then we will go into the Boxia here. All right, so Boxia comes out and it's going to ask us to activate a trigger effect. We're going to activate the Taiye here, sending a card from the deck to the graveyard. It's going to ask you to activate another effect. We're not going to activate the effect of Boxia. We're not going to activate the effect of Maxia either. Okay, so we're going to send the Moye to the graveyard here, and now we're going to activate the Boxia, popping the Monk, and we're going to special summon out the Moye. All right, in attack position, and trigger Swordsoul Moye's effect, revealing a worm in the hand. Now there's a step that I missed in the combo where you have to, okay, we're gonna reveal. All right, and get the token. All right, so there's a step in the combo before I revealed this monster. You actually want to banish the Vishuddha from the graveyard and grab back the Ashuna right here, just in case you don't have the Vishuddha in hand. So actually I messed up. That was actually a misstep right there that I did, but luckily we had the Vishuddha in hand already. So yeah, we didn't really need to add back the Ashuna here, even though we will. So yeah, let's go ahead and, all right, so now we'll just go into the Draco Berserker here, and we'll activate the Moye's effect, drawing us a card. All right, so we ended up drawing into another emergence here. All right, so yeah, you guys, that is combo number 1. So here we ended up with 2 interruptions here, and we have a recovery play as well as, you know, extra cards in the hand and 1 card that we drew. All right, you guys, so for combo number 2 here, we need the Vishuddha or any Tenyi monster here that can special summon itself onto the field with a Ash or any monster that is a Tuna monster here. All right, so we're going to summon the Vishuddha out onto the field, and then we're going to normal summon. I'm pretty sure you guys know what this is going. We're going to summon out the Haki Fabrax here, and activate its effect to special summon out the 001. And we'll use the Hulk and the 001 as well to summon out the Auroradon. All right, we'll get 3 tokens from the Auroradon, as well as special summoning the Despot 001 onto the field in defense, any position you want to put it in. And then we'll use 2 tokens and the Despot 01 to go into the Yang Zing. All right, so right here, we're going to use the Auroradon's effect. You want to make sure that you use the Auroradon's tribute effect on itself and not accidentally hit the Yazi first. So we're going to activate, and then we're going to tribute, and then we're going to pop the Yazi And Yazi is going to let us special summon a worm from the deck onto the field. And we'll summon the Tenyi. We'll activate the Tenyi's effect, banishing the Vishuddha here, and we'll get a token. All right. And then we'll go ahead and go into the Xingjiao. All right, 1 and 2. Searching us out a card from the deck, and then the Tenyi is going to send a card from the deck to the graveyard. And because you control a token here, all right, so we're going to trigger the effect to go Chainlink 1. Yes, Chainlink 2. All right, and then we'll add the, we can actually add, since we already have the Yugioh in hand, we can actually add a blackout if you want to, or you can add an emergency if you want follow-up. So it depends like where you are right here and what you have in your hand. So we can extend more play. We can extend into another monster with Yugioh, so we can get the level 10 onto the field. And then also, if you want at this point, since you know that you can get the level 10 onto the field, you can either go with a follow-up in Swordsoul Emergence, or you can just have furthermore protection with Swordsoul Blackout. It just depends on the information that you have on your opponent, depending on, you know, what they've activated beforehand on their, you know, while they're letting you play or whatever like that. So yeah, you know, at this point, it just depends on what you want. We'll go ahead and go for the blackout. We'll add it to the hand, and then we'll send the Adhar here. Now you want to make sure that you send the Adhar because, like I said before, we control a token here, which is a non-effect monster, and we can use that we can use Adhar's effect to add back the Vishuddha. All right. And then we can activate the Yugioh, sending the Vishuddha back to the graveyard, special summoning onto the field, and we'll get a token for its special summon. And now we can go into the Shang Ying and tribute these two monsters off, or, you know, synchro summon them off. All right, and then the Yugioh's effect is going to activate to burn your opponent for 1200. All right, so now you have a blackout, you have interruption here, and then you reduce your opponent's monster by 100 for each banished card that's in each banished pile. And not only that, but you gain 100 for each monster in the banished pile. And this monster also has another nifty effect where if it would be destroyed, you can banish another Tenyi instead, I believe. Let's see, let's read it. If this card would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish one card from your graveyard instead. If this card is banished, okay, so man, you know what's so crazy? You could actually play Treacherous Trap Hole with this. You can banish Treacherous Trap Hole from the graveyard and activate another one. And yeah, you know, I mean, I'm from Duel Links, so you know, that type of thought is just in my mind when I see an effect like that, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, you guys, here we have the Swordsoul Blackout. We have a Xing Ying, and we have the Xingjiao with a token on the field, and we have the Swordsoul Sacred Summit. So if you guys actually want to special summon back this guy right here, I believe Yugioh, you could actually do that. And yeah, boom. All right, so we'll do that. And yeah, don't do that because there's nothing else that you can go into. I thought that you can go into Shinshin, but yeah, it's my mistake right there, you guys. Don't do that. All right. So yeah, you want to keep your follow up for the next turn, unless you got another worm monster that you can go into. That's what we're locked into anyway. So yeah, next combo, guys. All right, you guys. So here for combo number 3. All you need is the vessel for the dragon cycle, and you need the Tenyi Spirit Ashuna here. This combo is a Nibiru proof Shao Fang combo here that we're about to do. So what you want to do is special summon the Ashuna onto the field. You want to go into the monk, and then we will activate the cycle. We'll send a Tenyi to the graveyard, and then we'll add the Adhar here. All right, and so we'll activate the Ahara and special summon it onto the field. and further activate the Ashuna to special summon Vashuda. Okay, so from here we'll go into Boxia. Synchro summon these monsters off. You don't want to activate this effect as soon as they hit the field. And then we'll activate to pop a card on the field, special summoning out the Adhar here. Alright. So now from here we'll go into Shao Fang. And yeah, at this point you should be Nibiru proof because Shao Fang says that your opponent can activate light monster effects or whatever monster we used to special summon with, which is the Shuna here. Okay. And so from here you can just pretty much kind of combo off depending on how your hand is, and you can activate the Long Yuan, sending one to the grave. All right, and then we'll get a token. Boom. All right, and since you control the token, you can activate the Adhar and add the Ashuna back to your hand. Okay, and then from here you can just go into the Sheng Ying here, and then we'll burn our opponent. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this combo. This is your Nibiru proof combo. But your ending board will pretty much depend on how your hand is here. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're going for this play. Make sure that you have a proper hand that you can, a monster that you can normal summon, whether it's been the Moye or the Tenyi that you can use to further extend. So those monsters being in your hand depends on how you further extend. All right, that's it for this combo. Let's get off to combo number 4. All right, you guys. So here for combo number 4, this is the Proto Nemesis combo here. All you need is the Moye. You need the level 7 either Vashuda or Ashuna, and you need the Swordsoul Emergence here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to normal summon the Moye here. We're going to activate this effect to reveal the Ashuna. We're going to get the token onto the field. And then we're going to go into Xingjiao here. Summoning it onto the field. Yes. All right, so what we're going to do is go Chain Link 1. Yes, Chain Link 2. All right, so... let me see. Okay, so we drew into a Vashuda here. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and add the blackout since we already have. I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and add the Long Yuan to the hand. All right, and then what we'll do from here is we'll special summon out the Long Yuan, sending the we can send Adhara to the graveyard. All right. And then we'll get a token, a level 4 token, and then we could go into the Sheng Ying. Hope I'm saying it right. And yeah, boom. All right, so we'll burn our opponent for 1200. All right, and then we'll further activate the emergence here, adding the Arch Nemesis Proto, and we'll banish 1, 2, and 3, and summon the Protos in defense. Further boosting our Sheng Ying here up to 33 attack and 3300 defense. And at this point, what you can do is, if you kind of got an idea of what your opponent is playing, then you can activate the Arch Nemesis Proto. Its effect is not a speed spell 2; it is a speed spell 1. So you would kind of have to have some information on your opponent, which means you'll probably be going second using this card to further lock your opponent out of the game. So basically what this card reads is that cannot be normal summoned / set, must be special summoned from the hand by banishing 3 monsters with different attributes from your graveyard and or face up field. Cannot be destroyed by card effect. You can declare 1 monster attribute on the field. Destroy all monsters on the field with that attribute. Also until the end of the next turn, neither player can special summon monsters with that attribute. You can only use the effect of Arch Nemesis Proto once per turn. So this card basically says that your opponent can't play Yu-Gi-Oh if you know what your opponent's on. Shang Ying is basically you gain 100 for each card banished. Your opponent monster loses a card for each card banished, and anytime that they would try to destroy this card, you can banish a card from the graveyard. Like I said earlier, you could use freaking treacherous trap hole if you wanted to. This deck runs on it doesn't really run on traps, so you could definitely take that card in if you want to. And you have a interruption here with the Swordsoul Grandmaster Xing Zhao. And then you have 3 cards in hand, as well as a card you can banish to reduce or increase the level, I believe. Yeah, reduce and increase the level. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for the combo line of the Swordsoul. I believe there's even more complicated combos out there. And I seen a combo where a guy summoned like 2 freaking Boxias and just like did some, just like bounce, like you can bounce like 5 cards, you know what I'm saying? Something crazy like that. But this deck is crazy, man. Like I said, it's going to take the current decks in the meta by storm. As you can see earlier, Drytron probably wouldn't even be able to play with Xiao Fang on the field. They wouldn't even be able to activate their effects to special summon themselves on the field. I'm sorry, you guys. So yeah, you guys, this deck is just crazy. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. Be on the lookout for more videos with this deck that I will be posting in the future with Master Duel, as well as the Despia build too. I will be doing a video on that. We just got at Liberton. So I'm happy to see that we got that. We got Brandon in red. I was just talking about that card a little while back. So that these cards will give the deck recursion and speed the deck up a little bit more. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. This is your boy Jeremy One Sosa. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Really support the kid, man. Because I'm grinding, man. I'm really trying to get there. So yeah, you guys, I appreciate y'all. This is your boy Jeremy One Sosa. I'm out. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.